I'm Jay Gibbs. Welcome to Professional Choice again, and we've got somebody that been looking forward for 2 days to talking to. Miss Miss Kenda Lenseigne.
Yes.
It's not the easiest last name to pronounce, but I guarantee it's one that you're never going to forget. Two-time world champion mounted shooting.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And overall mounted shooting world champion.
Oh, and overall. That's right, because you're the first and only woman to ever win that?
Yes.
So you are definitely an ambassador to the sport, you could say.
You could say.
That's fantastic. Well, let's just start talking about you. Tell me your story. How did you get into mounted shooting? And the sport hasn't been around long either.
No, it's been around about 15 years. I've been riding in competitive horse sports my whole life, but I saw this new sport at a Western festival in San Bernardino, California. Thought I should give it a try because it looked like fun. It was a timed event, which appealed to me. Horses and guns. It looked like the most fun you could possibly have on horseback.
So basically, you like gunpowder and going fast.
Oh yeah, who doesn't?
What about any other things going fast? Skydiving? You a thrill seeker of any sort? Or anything?
Sure.
Just whatever it takes. I like that. So tell me, in California, you just show up, you see it happening, you say, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, one of the riders that was there participating loaned me a set of guns and a gun belt, strapped it on my side and said, this is how you fire the gun, put me in the saddle, and away I went.
And were you competing that day?
No, it was just a demo, so it was just for fun. But I did enter my first match that weekend, which was just a few days later.
And how did you do?
It was pretty much a disaster.
It wasn't instant success.
No, not really. But I did qualify after going to 3 or 4 shoots to head to the world finals that year.
So it did come pretty natural.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was just a matter of learning the mechanics of the gun because I'd ridden my whole life, so that wasn't an issue. It was just the gun handling part of it was a little more difficult and challenging to really get good at that, and that took a lot more time. But I did go to the world that year, and I ended up winning the novice ladies overall at the world. So it was interesting because at that time the sports rules were a little looser than they are now, and anytime you won a world or a national, you automatically got bumped up to the highest level, which is a 5 at the time. So here I am 4 shoots into my career, and I'm already at the top.
You're a professional at that
level,
point.
Yeah.
So for all of our horse people out there, so it's developed where there's a handicap system to where you have your novice, and then you have your professional, to where somebody can't just come in and just rule the day and just take everybody's money.
Right. It's split up into classes, so you have levels 1 through 6. It used to be up to 5, but they started the 6 class a few years ago. So it's 1 through 5. Everyone starts out as a 1. Doesn't matter if you're a pro in any other sport, you still start as a 1, and then you move your way up through the class system based on the number of times you win.
Oh, that's awesome. But the big question is how long from the first day you picked up a gun till you win your first world title?
Well, that could have been technically.
No, for you.
4 shoots later.
Could have
because,
been.
I mean, it was because I ended up winning that year at the World, and that was only 4 shoots into it. So that technically, I don't know how much I actually earned that one because I didn't really know what I was doing. I kind of just happened to shoot well.
You just had a good day that day.
I did.
Got in the zone, you could say.
Right. And then the following year I won the Nationals. That was in 1999. And then from there on, it's just been a steady progression upward. I mean, I had my best horse died a year or 2 later, so then I had to start a new one. And he and I took a while to get together, but he's my horse I ride right now still, and he's amazing.
But let's go through an average day. You get up in the morning, and this is your life. This is your passion. This is everything you want to do, right? So tell me an average day, because we don't want everybody thinking that they're just going to pick up a gun and 4 shoots later are going to be a world champion.
Right.
It's just not that easy. That's kind of a rare deal. Each day, how much do you practice a day just shooting?
If you call it practice, I don't know, because I ride shooting horses for a living. I train and instruct, so I wouldn't say I practice a whole lot for me personally, but my program involves drills, dry firing drills, the training of the horse process. So I do have a gun in my hand every day, whether I call it practice or not.
It's your life.
It is.
It's like breathing to you at this point.
Yeah.
We talked earlier, and the mental game is big for you.
It's huge.
It's huge. And I noticed that with every great athlete, we talked to Bob earlier, the mental game is very big. What do you do to mentally prepare yourself to go in there and dominate, get through a run, and what do you do to mentally prepare your horse?
Well, there's kind of a three-pronged approach to that, and the first part of that would be to visualize my pattern. Our course, backing up, we have 60 different patterns that they draw from in a weekend in our book. So there's 60 of them. They draw 6 for a weekend.
So they just draw them random, and those 6 patterns are what
we run. So we don't know until the day we get there what we're running. However, we can study based on our course book. So what I do is once I know what pattern I need to run, then I'll start visualizing running that pattern and planning each step as I ride it in my head. And as I'm riding it in my head, I also imagine the targets breaking in my mind's picture. So
you complete the run before you've even completed it in your mind.
Right. All I'm doing when I step into the arena is physically doing what's already been done. And in my mind, I've already won it. I've already shot clean. My horse is exactly where he needs to be. Everything's planned. There's no surprises. And that way, when I ride into the arena, I don't have to think. I just literally have to do what's already been done.
Do you even practice the wind picture? The smile?
Oh, yeah.
Wind picture smile? That's it right there?